Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of All About the Cars of Gran Turismo 7. In this video, we're going to learn all about the 2015 Aston Martin V8 Vantage S. Now this car is only available at Brand Central at the Aston Martin dealership, and it currently costs 180,000 credits to purchase. Now we're going to get started by going over some of this vehicle's specs. First, this car comes stock with 551.89 performance points. It has an FR drivetrain, meaning that the engine is situated at the front of the vehicle and the rear wheels drive the car. The maximum stock power is 429 horsepower at 7,100 RPM. The weight is 3,549 pounds, and the engine is naturally aspirated. Now I'll click on this car, and one of the cool things about buying a car at Brand Central is that you get to choose the color of the car. And this one has plenty of colors to choose from. You have a whopping 32 choices on what color you want to buy this car in from the dealer. So I'll go over each of those 32 very quickly. And what you'll do is you'll click on one of these colors, back out to the previous menu, and click on Purchase to buy the car in that color. I think this car may win the award for most color options at Brand Central. Alright, now I'm going to click on Learn More, and we'll see what Martin has to say about this car. Some called the V8 Vantage the baby Aston. The car was lower priced than the company's flagship and had a smaller engine. But the car still possessed plenty of performance, more than most cars on the market at the time. This Vantage S was a high-performance version that put out 9.9 horsepower more than the base car. It also came with an enhanced suspension system and quicker steering. Alright, that's everything we can learn about this car from Brand Central, so now we're going to back out to the main menu and go to the garage where I'll get into this car and we'll learn some more about it. So here at the garage, I'll click on Change Car, we'll scroll down to this vehicle, I'll click on it, we'll listen to the startup sound, and then we'll learn some more about it. Alright, we're going to go to Car Collection, go to this vehicle, and we'll learn some more by reading this short description about it. Aston Martin's Porsche 911 Fighter, the new Vantage. After a long 5-year absence from the marketplace, the third-generation Vantage finally made its appearance in 2005. Before, the Vantage was a high-end sports car that touted supercar performance, but the new version was positioned at the bottom of Aston's lineup with a competitive price tag. Referred by some as the Baby Aston, the new front-engine rear-wheel drive Vantage set its sights on the Porsche 911, hoping to lure buyers away from the popular German 2+2. Therefore, high performance was made a priority. The Vantage sported the graceful design DNA of the DB7, and it was built atop a bonded aluminum space frame called the VH platform, also found on the DB9. Thanks to this new lightweight chassis, the new Vantage tipped the scales at a lean 3,461 pounds, which was 882 pounds lighter than the previous model. The Vantage came powered by a 4.3-liter V8 that shared the same block as the power plant in Jaguar XK. The engine initially produced 379.7 horsepower, but gradual improvements kicked the power up to 400.4 horsepower in 2007. In 2008, the V8's displacement was increased to 4.7 liters, which resulted in even more power at 420.1 horsepower. In 2011, power output peaked at 429 horsepower for the Vantage S model. The top-of-the-line Vantage S not only received the high-output engine, but it had a sportier suspension via stiffer dampers, springs, and bushings. Also, a quicker steering gear ratio gave the Vantage S race car-like handling, giving its rival, the Porsche 911, all it could handle on the racetrack. And as you can see at the bottom, this model was specially tuned to meet GR4 regulations by Gran Turismo. Alright, well, that's a lot of great information about this car from Gran Turismo's description about it. Now we're going to back out to the main menu once again and go next door to the cafe, where we'll see if anybody's here to talk to us about this car. And we have one person, and that's Tom Matano, so let's see what he has to say. This car was introduced as a baby Aston to make it affordable and attract a broader audience. The design of this car was unmistakably Aston Martin. In fact, it looked much more trim and agile than other Astons. In my opinion, I prefer the Vantage V8, more than its much heavier and larger siblings. Later, the company put a V12 into this tight package. With that, this Aston made my list of ideal cars. Alright, we're going to make one final stop at the tuning shop where I'll show you everything that can be done to improve this car's performance and power. So here at the tuning shop, under the sports category, everything here is available for purchase. Under Club Sports, you cannot add the high compression pistons or the dirt tires, but everything else on this page is available for purchase and can be added to this car. Under Semi-Racing, you cannot add any of the turbochargers or a sports intercooler, but everything else on this page is fair game and can be added to the Vantage S. And lastly, under the Racing category, you cannot add Stroke Up, the anti-lag system, the torque vectoring center differential, the fourth stage of weight reduction, or the active LSD controller, but everything else on this page is available for purchase and can be added to this Aston Martin. So lots that can be done to get this car's performance and power up. Alright, that's everything we can learn about this car from Gran Turismo 7. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope it helps you to determine whether or not you'd like to add this car to your collection. Stay tuned for more videos highlighting all of the cars of Gran Turismo 7. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.